Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to Kuso6rande, the bad video game tournament. I'm sitting here just thinking of all of the nightmares that are coming your way. Luckily, we only have one nightmare for the rest of the day. Let's go ahead and hop on over to our reveal to see what y'all get to check out soon. Wah! I love that transition. Wah! Wah! Just wipe it on down. You know? It's pretty cool. Wah! Well, this GM that we have coming up for you all know them. Like, honestly, they've been around giving quite a few games out before, but please welcome on in one of our favorites, Tristan. Tristan! Oh my gosh, Zeklor, you are too awesome! Thank you so much for those gift subs. Tristan, hello!
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here, because Tristan games are weird games. Sometimes.
Yeah, this one's pretty weird too. I discovered this a week ago and just immediately went, this belongs in Kuso6rande. Maybe early Kuso6rande, but it belongs in Kuso6rande.
Yeah, just so people know, generally early on in the tournament, we end up giving out a lot of games that tend to be like bad or weird, but enjoyable-ish. And the players for the previous game, even though I strongly disagree with them, they were saying that Frankenstein was an enjoyable-ish game. I don't agree, but whatever. They can go ahead and be kinder to games than I am. This game, I'm interested to see what you've got here because I've definitely never seen this.
All right, so this is an arcade title, and I know I don't do arcade all that often, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit this year. This is a little title called Mutant, which I discovered last week playing it on a channel called Jank Science Theater, which tells you about what to expect, I guess. And it's definitely weird.
Well, good. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can get... Okay. What even did I do with my stupid... Okay, I know how to fix this. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we do have, there is going to be a mild flashing warning for this. When you defeat a boss, the screen fills with flashing orbs for about 2 seconds.
Okay, good to know. 20... I'm having to fix a spreadsheet so that I'll actually get the correct name to appear here. Why is the spreadsheet broken? I don't know. It's a mystery. Y'all can blame Tristan, okay? Because we've got some flashing going on. Oh yeah, if it's a Tristan game, I fully expect to have a little flashing. It's only fair. That's the kind of game that I love, though.
I love how that meme started, because that was Journey to the West last year. It's like one of the first games I gave out. I played it for an hour, got a certain distance into it, and then watched a long play of the rest, right? I didn't realize the long play was in 30 FPS. And there's an entire level that's flashing.
Oh,
and
no!
I didn't see it.
Tristan, that's what happened?
That's what happened.
Now I know the
long
secret.
play I watched to make sure the rest of the game was kosher was in 30 hertz, and I didn't see that an entire level was flashing 30 times a second.
See, what would have been cool is if for some reason the video only saved the flashing frame so that it was just white the entire time. You're like, I don't really like this level. Very boring. Don't even know what you do, but that would have been hilarious. I would have laughed.
I would have not used the game then, and we would have all been saved that.
Well, I like the game though. I think I actually played that before you gave it out, and I don't know. There are a lot of Journey to the West games. There are some that I have found that still haven't been given out, but one of them is because, as far as I can tell, as soon as you beat the first level, it's soft locks.
It's a short journey.
Yeah, well, you don't have to go very far west. You know, it's like going to the next town over. And frankly, that's a lot of work for me right now anyway. I'm not going to go over to the next town. Stupid pandemic going on. I need my vaccine and I want it now.
Yeah, I've had to cancel so many things.
Yeah, I don't even plan things. Oh my gosh. The good thing is that, like, it gives a convenient excuse to get out of a lot of stuff anyway. It's like, oh, hey, family getting together. I kind of like my family. Don't know if I always feel like seeing them. Hey, guess what? There's a pandemic. I can't come visit. Haha!
At least I don't have to worry about getting Beachbody ready this year.
Oh, geez. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get Beachbody ready again. Oh, like maybe like table tennis ready. I don't even know if I'm table tennis body ready at this point. You know, get done with the game, I'm just sweating everywhere. I'm like, that was intense.
Table tennis is intense, though.
I know, right? I don't know. After I get a vaccine and stuff, then I can start going outside again and maybe going on walks and maybe like doing things that happen. Oh, the dream of being able to go outside and not worry about dying.
See, I just accomplished this by being myself, and people stay 10 feet away from me anyway.
Oh,
Like, the last time I went to any kind of like group event or anything, it was at a restaurant. I walked into the restaurant, and one of the people at the meetup looked at me and said, "You look like you fell out of a Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon." And I went, "Good."
you kind of do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But Yu-Gi-Oh's quality.
Yeah, that's an aesthetic. Like Yugi with the like spiky hair and the like the chain, the pendant, and the like open trench shirt and everything. That's an aesthetic.
It sure is. Yeah, oh my gosh, I tried to look. What I currently look like, okay, I've got long hair, right? And if I let it get, or if I put it up in a ponytail or anything, I look like one of the yoga instructors on like some movie who really let himself go. And I'm not the biggest fan of that look. You know, there are definitely better looks in this world. But whatever, that's mine right now. That's my aesthetic. Fat yoga instructor.
Hey, just own it, you know, just celebrate yourself.
No, I need to lose weight. I refuse to celebrate myself, Tristan.
That went a lot better than I expected it would. Good quote there.
Oh, let me go ahead. I think I have everything captured to the best of my ability currently. Let me hear this audio. See what we've got. We have no audio right now, but I assume we will have some in just a little bit.
Yeah, there will be audio.
By the way, flashing warning starts right now, because even with the demo playing, we're going to get some flashing. I know, because it was flashing at me while I was capturing.
I was not aware of Bottom Right's Twitch name, and that is a powerful Twitch name.
Yeah, farting always. Always farting. Okay, I think we are ready to get this show on the road. Get it on a journey to our own west, we might say. Okay, 3 out of 4 of the players are ready. We will be waiting for our last one to confirm. Betcha. My gosh. And of course I'm waiting for farting always. Come on, stop farting and start replying.
There's the example of what we can expect with the flashing. When you kill a boss, that happens.
Yep. Enjoy. Avert your eyes if needed. By the way, everybody, this is the last match of the day. I do want to remind you all that we have Don't make us bored Tuesday night. You are always welcome to sign up and come play for us if you would like. It's a blast to just chill and talk with people.
So while we're getting ready to kick off here, what I'm kind of hoping to see is about 5 stages of I don't get why this game is bad, and then oh.
Yeah, I believe it. Everybody, spam all of your favorite emotes that are relevant to this. What are good emotes to spam?
Orbs, robot fish, if you have robot fish. I don't know what this thing is, so I can't even begin to guess. Mostly orbs.
Orbs. Spam your orbs, everybody. Whoa, giant alien. Looks like Flynn ran into a little bit of a problem getting the stream ready. That's fine. Oh, if there's a mod who can start a prediction for us, by the way, that would be super helpful.
Yeah, so right off the bat, one of the weirder mechanics is picking up a blue orb makes you Hwag, and like Xbox, and you're invincible, you run to the right. The general idea is that you get to the right and there's this little hatch here and you have to be small to go through it, and that's the end of the stage and you explode into orbs. As you always do when you fall down a vent in the floor, I'm sure.
I've done it a few times, yeah.
Just orbs everywhere.
It's like Bubsy, sort of.
Fortunately for bonus stages where you have like 10 seconds to pick up all the flashing orbs, they don't matter. Like, I've given our racers infinite credits because I like seeing more of the game rather than making racers start over. And we're going to see a lot of death. So infinite credits, bonus games don't matter, score doesn't really matter. We're going on straight progress here.
Yeah, it's odd. I'm not sure we've really seen deaths. We're getting a little bit of a slideshow for farting always. If it keeps up like that, I'll let him know, but otherwise I'm not too worried about it.
We will see death. 4 of us played this game for 30 minutes. I'm the person who got the furthest. I got to the end of Act 11 and got hardwalled there about 20 minutes.
Do you know how long the game is?
50 stages. We're not going to see a completion. The long play that is just like, I'm pretty sure is a task in disguise, takes an hour.
Ooh, okay. Well, that really gets me excited for this game. I love the visual aesthetic. I'm not sure what you are. You're like a tiny astronaut.
Yeah, you're like a little alien or something. But yeah, here's where the death begins. If you're confused at multiple of the alien appearing on screen, that is an item you can get that lets you fire a clone of yourself, and the clone of yourself runs forward and does per frame damage. It's a boss deleter. So one of the safest strats is to get that, fire a clone of yourself, and just run in behind it. Yeah, this is apparently the spiritual prequel to Among Us.
I like it. Yeah, honestly, you like the back of your head is a little chubbier than in Among Us, but yeah, cute.
For a moment there, we saw Seawolf lose character control, and the way that works, it will become very relevant later on, is you have a semi-infinite hovering floating jump. It's kind of like Kirby, except you eventually get tired and your jumps will become less and less effective until you hit the ground. And when you hit the ground, the longer you are in the air, the longer that your little alien kind of just sits there and pants and tries to catch its breath, and you don't have character control during that.
I love it.
We will run into a couple of levels. Pixel Crimes is already in one that require the infinite hover, and I did not tell them you can infinite hover, so we'll see how long it takes them to discover this. I gave them a control list that consisted of this button jumps, this button shoots, and you move with the joystick. And it looks like Pixel Crimes is figuring it out.
Yeah, Seawolf is going to have an advantage when he manages to get there. He's already done the hover quite a bit.
Yeah, I told them basic controls, but I let them on their own figuring out the hover. kind of a soft intro to Welcome to Kuso6rande. You have to figure stuff out.
Oh no, Seawolf accidentally went back to... Or I guess that was a full game over. That's okay.
No, you get high score entry before the continue screen.
Geez, this game destroys you.
Yeah, one hit death. You get like 3 lives. Pixel Crimes is having an issue figuring out the hover. They have the general gist of it, but they've now got to figure out how to... This is the problem I ran into, is that you have to mash, jump, and shoot at different rhythms to get through some of these obstacles.
Well, that's nice.
Pixel Crimes will have to figure out that if you just mash jump as fast as you can, you will exhaust yourself very quickly and fall in and die in the spiky water, I guess. You have to Kirby it, you know, very carefully timed hovers.
The balls! Balls everywhere! Time bonus. I guess Seawolf is through that stage, okay. I didn't even see an end of stage or anything, it's just... There you go.
It's just a little vent in the floor. It's very nondescript. I actually missed it the first time I played through this part of the game, yeah.
So
you can keep
Seawolf
going
is
for a
essentially
while.
tied with Pixel Crimes. Both of them are onto the mandatory hover section, and Seawolf is getting destroyed. That's okay, everybody's getting destroyed at this point. Yeah, I'm really glad that you gave infinite lives or infinite credits, because otherwise, I have no idea.
Yeah, it looks like the racers are mashing just as fast as they can, and that's why they're exhausting as fast as they are and falling in the drink.
Okay, let me go ahead and hurry and start a prediction, because it looks like that didn't happen. So I'll go ahead and start this. We're only going to give 2 minutes because we want to have the prediction done before the 10-minute mark. So bam, go ahead and predict left side or right side. Who is going to have the winner? And remember, things can always change. Honestly, it looks like this first hovering stage is really going to be the first wall that they need to get through.
Yeah, this one gives you a place to stop and rest in the middle. There's a hovering stage later on that is just, you spend the entire level hovering and it's awful.
By the way, Fel, thank you so much for the resub a little bit earlier on. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I like that shot. Seawolf, I believe, has moved a little bit into the lead there.
Yeah, so Seawolf picked up the 5-way shot, which, as far as I can tell, just gives you limited shots of that, and it destroys, like, everything on screen if you shoot it with the proper timing. But it's pretty instrumental in getting through here.
Yeah, I feel like now that Seawolf is starting continues with that shot. Well, okay, never mind. That is still an amount of progress, though. There we go. Flynn is through a stage, farting always. Through as well.
It's a strong name.
You know, some people just, or their body's like, hey, you're gonna have a lot of gas, always. And that's fine, you know? What, you gotta fart? You gotta fart. I'm not gonna say don't fart. Ugh. I hate these floppy disks, okay? They're so deadly. Flynn making it there as well. Unfortunately dying, but hey, that happens.
Yeah, so half of the stages have like identifiable landmarks where you can say, hey, a racer made this much progress, and half of them are just infinite hallways until you suddenly reach a vent in the floor. So I kind of tried to brief our refs a little bit on that, and hopefully we'll have an idea of being able to score who wins if everyone ends up stuck on the same stage.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you to all the people who are volunteering to help out, track the various games, choose games, keep an eye on chat. All of you are pretty dang amazing.
I just got purple screen of death all 4 streams at the same time. Multiple times in a row, actually. One of them ended and then just immediately started the 30-second timer over again. I'm kind of upset.
Oh my gosh. Now, Seawolf is a personal friend of mine. He's pretty dang cool. I think we met at the first SGDQ years and years ago. And, you know, I'm always personally kind of cheering for him. But, you know, we'll have to see how he does. Everybody, it's completely fine to cheer for each individual person. And as it turns out, yeah, when I cheer for you, it usually means that I'm very wrong. But that's me, you know? My gosh, Flynn Church getting a good hover section there. Unfortunately, was running out of steam and realized he needed to land. Landing, though, ended with death. Honestly, I'm wondering, that egg, the pink egg on the platform there, that's the power-up, right?
That's the multi-shot power-up, yeah.
Okay, because I've seen Flynn not getting it. Seawolf has been getting to that point, but it's not spawning. Is it because Seawolf already got it once?
I believe so. And Flynn reached the middle island there, landed, got winded and lost character control, and got bopped by, what did you call it, a floppy disk?
Yeah. Don't copy that floppy, they'll murder you.
There are enough copies of that floppy already.
Oh my gosh, so many. You leave 2 copies alone and what happens? Guess they get floppy. Okay, whatever. Mutant Night for arcade. That is what this game is. And yeah, this stage is absolutely destroying all of our players. Not really too much of a surprise, though. What kind of surprises me is that this game came out in 1987. Yeah, it was for arcade. Understandable that it had a little bit more of a technical ability than most of the consoles at that time. Still, it looks really good for 87.
We're starting to get the commentary from our racers, Seawolf pointing out that this is hitbox hell. It really is. Your hitbox is a rectangle drawn around your sprite, the width of your head and the height of your body. So it's very rude. And then the hitbox for enemies is usually the central core of these floppy disk things. And then their hurt box is the full sprite.
Flynn made it to the end, but unfortunately died right at there. Oh, that
Flynn
is
and
a
his
lead,
deflated
but
just
unfortunately.
went into the vent, but that doesn't count.
Wait, this looks like different enemies.
You do get different enemies later on in the stage. There is actually a mid-stage checkpoint here. You just have to go a significant distance beyond the midpoint. Flynn gets it, by the way.
Very nice. I'm taking a look at the developer of this game. It looks like UPL Co., Universal Playland, made quite a few games in the 80s and 90s. I'm seeing they have a Ninja-kun game in their history here.
Ninja-kun.
Oh, yeah. Specifically, this Ninja-kun that's listed is the arcade version that they developed. As they might have worked on the NES version. Yeah, they did. So thank you, Ninja-kun developer, for bringing us this beauty. Now, Ninja-kun is notoriously difficult, so I'm not too surprised that we're having a similar level of difficulty here. They also made Penguin-kun Wars, They made a game called Atomic Robo Kid, Task Force Harrier, Omega Fighter. I honestly don't know very many of their games.
I've played the arcade Ninja-kun. It is a spectacle that may belong in a later stage.
Uh-oh.
It's bad.
Well,
Atomic Robo Kid I've never heard of.
I'd also say NES Ninja-kun is not exactly a treasure either. Like, it's rough. Oh, with that said, I'm enjoying this.
Penguin Adventure, I think.
Race from station to station. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. That type of game. Let me take a look at this Penguin Wars. Penguin-kun Wars. It does look like ASCII did possibly a port or two, and it looks more like a table tennis game. Oh my gosh, I would get so tired playing that.
Welcome to bitrate destruction. Oof.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Farting always managed to survive. Well, for a little bit. But yeah, Flynn is doing extremely well here. Flynn is definitely in the lead at this point. Pixel Crimes Live, Seawolf, and Farting Always essentially tied. It just really depends who can get to the checkpoint first. Seawolf managing to develop some good strats here in order to get onto that platform and keep going without pausing. Flynn is on to a boss, by the way.
Yeah, a giant robotic peep. So if you don't have the clone, you're in for a time here. This is awful. What I ended up doing was stun locking it with the clone, because the clone does damage every frame. And I nuked this. I didn't even know it was a problem. And then I looked over at the other 3 people playing the game, and they were stuck on this boss for like 10 minutes. And I was like, why are you all having a problem? And I realized that none of them got to this boss with the clone attack intact. Oh, Flynn went for just diving into the vent. Unfortunately, the peep said no.
I mean, yeah, I feel like just charging past the peep, especially with your giant hitbox of death, yeah, it's probably not going to work.
The peep is big enough that you won't make it. You might be able to trick it into backing up, but I'm not sure.
For those interested, by the way, this is for sale on PlayStation 4, specifically part of the arcade archives there. You're free to go check it out at some point. Honestly, I love to support the developers and the people who allow you to go and play these games, you know, these days in a way that, you know, benefits them as well. So, just so you know where you can get this game, that is one of the locations. PS4.
Seawolf made it to a checkpoint, and you start seeing these orb on the end of a rotating series of triangle things, and that's your sign that you're in the final stretch. Seawolf did, however, have a little incident where he walked off of the platform instead of jumped off, and if you just walk off and start hovering, you cut your hover lifetime in like half.
Oh no. That's not good.
No, it's not. I believe your hover is some kind of mathematical thing based on when you jump and how fast you're falling when you jump, and if you don't time your jumps correctly, you won't last hovering as long. And just walking off the edge ruins your hover lifetime.
Okay. That's fun. Fun indeed. So, one of the people who worked on this, I believe the top name, Tsutomu Fujisawa, also worked as the producer for Killing Zone.
Seawolf has made it, and
nice.
Always is doing pretty good. And as soon as I said that, commentator's curse in the drink.
Well, that's just how games go, you know? You know, it's good that Farting Always has made it to the checkpoint. That is very helpful. I'm a little worried about Pixel Crimes Live because he made it there first, but is going to be getting out of this stage last, I believe.
Flynn just stun-locked the Peep using a technique much like me hitting them with a clone, except he managed to do it with attacks, like just basic attacks. That was really impressive.
Yeah. Oh, floppy drives, watch out, farting! They're coming for you. Oh no, missed the vent! To the left, to the left! Yes!
You don't go in the vent when you're winded. You can land dead center on the vent, and until your little panting animation stops, you won't go in. Oh no, Flynn is on the level we got stuck on.
Uh-oh.
So this entire stretch is just fire, and these things, the way these flying shuriken things work is when you get a certain distance from them horizontally, they will move a random direction, a random amount, and then fire blades in all 4 directions. You can't predict where they're gonna be.
Sea Wolf is going up against the giant Peep.
Now here's the hard part. You have to land and take these out, but after you've flown all the way over here, you're guaranteed to get tired when you land. So what do?
Cry.
Yeah, cry a lot, yes.
What's your solution?
I didn't have one. I didn't beat this level. My solution, though, was to hover on the left side of the platform and just try to shoot them and hope I have enough hover juice left. Oh, by the way, if you take too long in the level that Farting Always is on, this bubble bobble thing starts chasing you.
Oh no! Bubble bobble! No, go away! My gosh, Farting Always just managed to get past some of the pain there. Explosions!
If Farting Always keeps the clones on the screen, they'll just be able to terminate the... No.
Well, okay. Ooh, Seawolf taking the death there. Now, we've already seen that some of the walls that people stumble across in games that, you know, essentially make it so that they have to grind in order to get past. You know, Pixel Crimes Live is definitely still working against this wall, but Flynn has encountered another very large one. It'll be interesting to see if this is an equalizer level as well, because it may be. I mean, you said you didn't beat it, and I know you're good at games.
The main problem I had with this game is I couldn't make my brain mash jump while shooting at a different rhythm. And that's incredibly necessary here in Heck.
Can you not? Oh, I feel like I'd have to use 2 different fingers or get some sort of rolling action. If you can roll.
In the arcade machine, it's a joystick and 2 buttons on a flat surface. And then I imagine most of our racers are playing on a gamepad, which is a different like input situation.
True. But I think that if you can get a decent roll set up, these stars are evil. They're so evil. Then you might be able to get a fairly good rhythm. But again, yeah, you have to get something that's going to be consistent to keep you hovering and keep you shooting. So if you just push them at the same time, does it not work?
It works, but you have limited air jumps. So if you just put your thumb between jump and shoot, and anytime you need to jump, you also shoot, and anytime you need to shoot, you also jump, you're probably going to run out of gas before the end of the level.
Makes sense, yeah. What happens while you're hovering? Do you have to hold right in order to keep going right?
You keep your inertia when hover jumping, and it's incredibly detrimental here because in a lot of cases you need to turn around in midair, and it takes you 2 or 3 jumps to fully stop moving forward.
Gotcha. Ooh, Flynn almost made it. Unfortunately, the robots at the end of hell killed him.
Yeah,
the robots at the end of hell. There's a bad name. The robots at the end of hell.
Flynn has landed on the vent but got winded and died. That's pretty much our high water mark here. So whoever beats stage 10 will be in the lead.
Yeah, if anybody beats this stage. I wonder, can you kill a couple of these, like, ninja stars and then go back and land on the platform to start back over?
That is an interesting idea, and that should work. Or you could just trigger them to fire and go back, and they would just sit there and not be able to do anything to you.
That, like, you have enough time at the bottom of the screen that might be doable. Honestly,
You have enough time, but again, your hover lifetime, I think you'd only really be able to go a quarter of the stage.
half. You can go half the stage.
Well, a quarter up and a quarter back to land on the platform. Yeah, you would have to be able to go half to be able to make it all the way, so you could go half up and half back.
Yeah, at least you can make the first half of the stage easier, you know?
I never thought to try that. It's an interesting thing. I don't know if enemies respawn. I think some do and some don't. I don't know if the flying shurikens are in the class that respawn.
Yeah, I would definitely try that out if this level was walling me.
Yeah, this level is walling 3 of our racers. Flynn's been here for a while. Seawolf and Farting Always have just gotten here. And then we have Pixel Crimes is still stuck back on 7.
However, I feel like there was a checkpoint reached, if I'm not mistaken. And if so, then it's going to get a little bit early. Well, nope. Nope, no checkpoint yet.
Farting Always is going to do a swear. Dang.
Yeah, per what Farting Always said in Discord. I love when, like, I love seeing some of the interactions that players have. Depending on the game, sometimes people are extremely focused, but oftentimes when they stumble across a game that is very frustrating and difficult, you'll see them take a little bit of a break and just joke around in Discord, and I love it.
Definitely a good idea here, especially since this is kind of an RSI waiting to happen.
Lynn, what did you do? Lynn? Lynn, I said pink.
That may be your capture being weird. Let me double check.
Nope, Flynn is typing in, oh no, apparently the game reset or the emulator.
Ah, heck. So Flynn is in the lead right now, having touched the exit to this stage. To take the lead, someone would have to beat the stage. I went to the internal menu. What?
Oh,
I know Flynn was having...
Crap. I hit the stop the timer button. I don't know how far we were. Again. Yeah, welcome. I was trying to type an emoji, and it stopped my timer.
Anyway, Flynn was having some technical issues earlier. I don't know what exactly happened, because when Flynn's stream died, when Flynn's game died, their stream actually completely stopped for me. So I don't know what happened.
Okay, it was at basically 27:10. Let me go ahead and... Gonna hit 28 right here, and then I'll sync it up with the Discord bot. Okay, don't worry about it, everybody. I've done this a few times.
Yeah, time will be 55 after the hour.
Okay. I'm probably about a minute off or so. Whatever, I'll watch, because the Kuso bot in Discord will let us know when there's half an hour left.
That should be pretty soon.
Yeah, really soon. Okay.
Farting always is applying the old Kuso6rande meme of mouse strats, or was anyway.
Aha. Hey, apparently Seawolf did kill a bot and touch the end. Okay, I'm keeping my eye on the chat to see when the
I think
bot
we'll count one bot
messages.
kill as taking the lead unless someone can get in that vent, because they're in the way. So it looks like Pixel Crimes is about to call the Sierra Entertainment tip line, and Farting Always is about to call the police.
You know, maybe they can get together and figure out how to beat this level.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's your 30-minute notification.
Ah, crap. Okay. 8.
So if you're new to Kuso6rande, Brasentia is terrible at timer.
There we go. I got it. We're good.
This just happens.
Shh. I accidentally put 30 hours. I'm sorry. They haven't been playing for 30 hours. They've been playing for 30 minutes.
I find it interesting. LiveSplit finally fixed that cute little bug I discovered a couple of versions ago, where if a timer reached 30 hours, it would kick forward to 1 day and 6 hours. Or I'm sorry. If you reach 61 hours, it would kick forward to 1 day and an hour.
Seawolf is trying to deal with these nightmares. The nightmares touch Seawolf.
Yeah, it used to be that if you set a default, like a starting time in a split file of over 60 hours, it would like add an extra 1 colon to it, because it just did math to say, hey, if this is over 60, add a 1. I told them about it, and they're like, yeah, no one's gonna ever set a start timer of over 60 hours, and I'm like, you don't understand.
Oh no, Seawolf oh no, Seawolf is back to stage 1 because I think Seawolf took too long to continue.
How unfortunate.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Flynn did accidentally go back to the beginning as well. So, you know, I have a feeling that might happen to most of our players.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens. I really wish I knew what happened to Flynn, but Seawolf just kind of accidentally didn't continue.
Apparently, you should not press start and select. Now, that's a piece of information Flynn didn't have to give to the rest of the players. Definitely is in good spirit of the tournament, but yeah, that is done. Thank you, Mame. The bad thing is that if somebody told me that, I would probably like just immediately try and then be like, well, that was done. That is done.
I put coin and start on my keyboard. I don't want those on my gamepad, so I've never hit them both at the same time.
Ooh, farting always, unfortunately, dies. That was less of a fart, more of a pop.
I mean, a pop is just a really powerful fart, right?
It's true. And also, how do you know the alien's not farting? Could be. Oh, I feel so bad for Pixel Crimes. Like, I feel like Flynn Church and the Seawolf one have a fairly decent chance to catch back up. Pixel Crimes is just suffering from the floppy disks of doom. The thing is, like, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you die when you do that, it's good to try something different. Like we saw that the other players had much more success flying high above the floppies. Don't worry about killing them, fly over them.
It's a challenge because Pixel Crimes got to this stage first and then got walled here and has been walled here a significantly long time. And for a period of time when starting, they were he was having problems getting the hover rhythm down. And I think there might just be an issue with hovering in general, and it's making the stage almost impossible.
Yeah. I like this game. Like, honestly, this is a game I would have loved as a kid, and that, frankly, I think I love right now.
It's cute, it's just rude as heck. I like it, except for the perma-hovering stages.
Yeah, those are being a bit of a pain in the butt. Now, remember, there are 50 stages when we're seeing, what, stage 11?
Yeah, we see stage 11. Apparently, I had missed that Flynn did defeat one of the robots, so Flynn is still in the lead, and then Seawolf is in second, having reached the end of stage 11 as well. So we want to see someone take both robots out and die, or make it to the end of the stage. That would be leadership change.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get our two racers that reset back up to speed, though.
One of the artists for this game actually worked as a graphics designer for Evo Search for Eden. And that game is amazing. Honestly, you know, looking at the graphics, they're really... I love them. They're outstanding for 87. Every level looks different. I love it. It's so good.
I'm watching Pixel Crimes, and his hover fuel is running out a lot faster than it should be, and I suspect he's mashing jump as fast as he can. But everyone else has figured this out, so I don't feel like... I don't know.
It does require a little bit of a different, like, set of skills in order to jump and shoot, like you were saying, though.
Yeah.
It's just, you know... It's not easy, and figuring out how to make your brain work to do something that is just not easy, that, like, it sounds like it should be trivial, but it absolutely isn't.
He's either mashing jump as fast as he can in a weird way, or he's timing it in a really strange way such that he's already falling when he re-jumps and not getting as much upward momentum as he should be. I don't know which one it is. There is definitely a rhythm to it, though.
Yeah.
You basically want to re-jump at the apex of your prior jump, and that will maintain maximum floatitude. Is that even a word?
Sure. Your floatitude. Flynn!
Running out in front of them.
No! Flynn! Flynn got greedy. Unfortunately, you know, paused because you're forced to pause, and Flynn just wasn't able to adapt. The pause was fairly short, so Flynn just kind of got greedy, charged off, and died.
Yeah.
Almost the end. Oh, there we go. Yes!
That was closer than it should have been.
So your name in the game is Mutron-kun. Mutron-kun. Yeah, there you go. Like it's Mutant Night. You're Mutron. I don't know. You're Among Us, Kun.
Yeah, Among Us stole from this game.
Yeah. Don't hover as much in Among Us. Actually,
no.
Yeah, you do float in Among Us when you die.
Yeah, we're not on loop 2. That's for heckin' sure. We had a couple of accidental resets due to human error and other jank.
Now, there is a game that isn't officially a sequel, but apparently it shares a lot of similarities. It came out the next year in 1988. Atomic Robo Kid, also released by UPL, published in the US by Nikon, and there's a PC Engine version of the game as well, called Atomic Robo Kid Special.
So I'm not an arcade expert. I'm not like Devil Ray or anyone. Does UPL have a pedigree in the arcade circles for making crap?
They didn't make a whole lot of games, but actually they made a decent amount of arcade games. You've got Acrobat Mission, Bioship Paladin, some of the Ninja Kun games. You've got Arc Area, Penguin Kun Wars, Ninja Kun, Majo no Boken, Nova 2001, Mouser. I don't know. Like, a lot of these aren't familiar to me, but just based off of what we've seen from this company so far, I think it's safe to say that they have some fairly outstanding arcade games.
All right, so I believe Seawolf should be back to, or I'm sorry, Flynn should be back to heck.
Yeah, Flynn is heck. That's right, everybody.
You know, I really hate to see a racer getting stuck on one stage for most of the match like this, but I don't know what Pixel Crimes is doing wrong. I think it's just jump timing.
You know, everybody has difficulty at different things, and it's not necessarily like you know, it's not a bad thing that Pickle Crimes.
Pickle Crimes? No.
I'm having a hard time talking. Pickle Crimes. Yeah.
So Flirting Always made it to the end of heck, landed on the platform, and while out of character control got tagged by a robot, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. I can't speak anymore. This is what happens when I speak more in the last 2 days than I probably have in the last 2 months. Like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna live. We're doing great. But yeah, everybody struggles at different things. I know that Smite started a Twitter series of posts basically showing screenshots of, or GIFs of messing things up, and it's just hilarious to see, you know, people who struggle. But it's kind of the reality of video games. One thing that causes problems for one person won't necessarily cause them for other people.
So a bit ago, Flynn attempted the strategy of going through this level really slowly with very carefully timed jumps to try to maximize how long they could stay in the air. And that's a strategy I try to employ, just try to destroy everything or carefully maneuver. The problem is this level is like perfectly calibrated that if you don't go fast, you end up getting to the end where you need to hover and fight the robots and you don't have any juice left and nothing in the tank.
See, this is the quarter destroyer, this level here.
Yeah, this is the quarter muncher. Something I didn't point out, by the way, is that on these flying shuriken things, their hitbox is the circle in the middle. And then the blades can kill you, but they can't be shot.
It's just the circle in the middle?
Yeah, to destroy these, you have to hit the circle in the middle with your shot.
Well, I don't like that.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, I see Flynn is trying to bait out the shots from these different enemies. I wonder if Flynn is going to backtrack or just die. Yeah, the thing is, like, for casual viewers like me, you know, it's hard to say that anything is being done wrong. Oh, Pixel Crimes had it, but unfortunately, oh. But there's still a chance.
Shot and then dumping into the drink is just heartbreaking.
Like, really, the other players are not very far ahead. Pixel Crimes could still catch up.
No, after a weird spiky water swamp level is a bonus stage and a straight hallway stage that has kind of a challenging boss in it, and then you're on heck.
Yep.
This is very still doable.
bottom tier, thank you for the raid. Come on in and watch possibly the top tier of arcade games. I love this game. I'm not sure why this dragon is here. Is it trying to kill you? It doesn't seem like it hurts you.
I don't know
it
what
killed
its
the
deal
fish.
is. Okay, it just runs into the fish and explodes.
I mean, I'm cool with that. Thank you. Thank you, Bubble Bobble.
The bub is here to save the day. So, Pixel Crimes is back on stage 1.
Oh no! I mean, restarting. There's part of me that wants to say, you know, starting back at the beginning of the game can sometimes be beneficial because it gives you a new perspective for things that happen in the game. It gives you the chance to sort of not think about the part that you were bashing your head against. At the same time, it has to feel like a setback.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So Seawolf has gotten back to heck. Again, our high water mark is defeating both of the robots or getting out of this stage. Those are the two conditions for taking the lead. At the moment, Flynn has the lead, having taken one of the robots at the end of the stage out and then dying on the vent.
Oh, jeez. Like, it's so close. I hate hell.
I mean, you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's true. See, if this was like what hell was like, I think I'd try to avoid going there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Seawolf, game over. That's okay. Plenty of credits to hop back in. Pixel Crimes, getting a game over, but hopping back in, hopefully in just a second. There's so much flashing in this game, and I love it. Like, obviously it can be a problem for some people, but for me, I don't know. I love it. Whoa, Pixel Crimes has 1 million tiny children.
I did not know that power-up existed. That's cool.
I like the tiny children power-up. But I don't know which one Pixel Crimes is controlling. Maybe all of them.
That one, apparently.
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
I want to see someone get past this, but I do not blame everyone for getting walled on heck. It is a problem.
Aw, you get to keep your tiny children. Yes.
You are guaranteed to get winded when you land at the end of the giant fire hover that is heck, yes.
I'm a big fan of all of the alien children. Oh, Flynn. Oh, the robot.
No! That robot reached out with one toe on the platform and Smash Brothers style edge guarded to punch the alien in the face.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest cause of death here is over adjusting for the players, you know, pushing left or pushing right. And it's very easy to do in something like this. Figuring out how to get the right amount of inertia so that you can focus on floating and shooting has to be the key here.
You can see Flynn's hover capability slowly start to disappear as he gets further and further in this level. And he needs... Nope, he's done. Oh, the mashing! The mashing!
No, Flynn! Oh, you're so close!
No!
Apparently, Seawolf killed 2 of the robots right before Flynn did. Are we counting that as lead?
I want to count that as lead because that is closer to getting to the end of the stage because you cannot get through this vent without these robots gone. Unless you're incredibly lucky.
I don't think luck plays into that. Like, they're pretty consistently left, right, left, right. Farting always trying to land on the vent, and unfortunately got the robot touch.
Yeah, you won't exit the stage while you're winded.
But hey, Here's the deal. All three of them are definitely getting back to that area fairly consistently at this point. Yeah, we're going to see a stage clear, I believe. I'm a believer. That's right. We are defeating hell today. That's what Kuso6rande is about today.
Time Wanderer pointing out exactly what I said at the start of the match, that initially they didn't think this was all that hard, and then seeing the hover changed some minds there.
What? Farting always beat it! Farting always got through without killing the robots. That is a clear.
That's impressive. I figured with them moving back and forth like that, you just wouldn't be able to land on it like that.
I did not expect the victory to happen like that, but it did. Oh my gosh. Absolutely surprising to me. I thought that, like, Seawolf or Flynn Church were going to get through first. Sorry, you have no bonus, Tristan.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, you have no bonus.
Like, I've landed
What is this level
on that vent before and it didn't give it to me. I'm shocked that he was able to do that.
This is banned anime level. I don't like it. Just saying.
It's fine. It's they're stalagmites.
Some of them.
And then we have the Darius Flynn boss.
Oh no, it's metal stingray, metal fish of death. What? You can just duck and shoot, sort of?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey.
Gosh, if Farting always ends up taking this, it's going to be a heck of an interview, because they were stuck on that stage for 45 minutes and they're going to come in and be like, why did I win? It's like, because that stage was heck.
Yeah. Well, actually, I feel like Farting Always, out of the three of them who made it to that stage, made it there last, right? Managed to pass both Flynn and Seawolf, so, you know, the other players have... Oh my gosh. Flynn, you're so close! Don't lose your hover, hold right! Oh, there we go! Flynn is through!
Excellent.
Putting Flynn in second right now. Oh my gosh. Seawolf currently in third. Honestly, I think Seawolf could clear it in just a little bit. The robot touch!
Is trying to just skip this boss, and I don't know if that's a great strategy, and it may cost him in the very end here, depending on how fast Flynn can move.
Yeah, Pixel... Here's the deal. Pixel had a big loss of time due to restarting. At the same time, you know, it possibly has given him a new perspective and a chance to breathe. Honestly, it didn't take too much time to get back to this area. Compared to some of the other games where if you accidentally hit reset, you're just done. Pixel Crimes just... I would love to see Pixel Crimes at least get past this level. I don't see Hell getting beaten.
So, Flynn and Farting Always have gotten to the same metal fish boss. And Farting Always is trying new things to try to somehow bypass it or not fight it. Or fight it in a different way. Flynn has just gotten here and needs to figure out what to do. Flynn has the multi-shot, though.
The multi-shot is definitely helping here. Like, honestly...
Flynn fired in the wrong direction, dropped the stun lock, and got a laser for his trouble.
Ooh, yeah, stun lock definitely helps. Unfortunately, Farting Always dying as well. Flynn is out of the... multi-shot, and that's going to make this boss significantly more difficult. So Seawolf is saying in Discord that he's never seen a game with only 2 buttons be unable to accept 2 inputs simultaneously. Is that true?
I didn't have that problem. I had problems with just generic input dropping sometimes, but oof, it's a game.
Yeah, Almeisha is saying it might be a keyboard problem or something else. That is something that probably would be worth looking into later to see why that is happening.
Yeah, Pixel might finish this stage before time is called. I'm
there
really
we
hoping.
go.
There we go.
Come on.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, Pixel. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I'm
we're
so
gonna
happy
see
for that.
we're gonna see the Metal Peep boss and then Hell fairly soon. Both Flynn and Farting Always having fun with Metal Fish. Honestly, I think one thing that I would probably try is getting a little bit of momentum to the left and then using the skills I developed on Hell in order to float and shoot.
What skills did you develop in Hell?
To float and shoot at the same time. You know,
Alright.
You float to the left, you turn your character to the right, and shoot while floating backwards.
That's an interesting one. Flynn has historically figured bosses out really fast, though, so I'm curious to see if he's able to pull this out and take the lead in the final 5 minutes.
It's possible, but Farting Always is starting to get fair. Well, okay, that's death. But starting to get more damage onto this boss. See, the thing
It's
is,
a bad place to be in. Nope.
with a lot of these games, you know, you can talk about hypothetical, this is what I would try to do, and it could very much not work.
Yeah, once you're here, it's a very different situation, especially when you don't know how well you're doing compared to everyone else. If you've even picked up on things that you should be picking up on, if you've tried everything, oh, I swear that should have been a hit.
Yeah, that should have killed Flynn, but hey.
Fortunately, the fish made up for it.
Oh my gosh. Pixel Crimes is just trying to get through Peep Boss. Unfortunately, not too happy about hitboxes as they're stating in Discord, but at the same
Just
time,
tried to charge under it. I think you can do that if you run in just as the fish moves forward, but oh, it's gonna be tight. If you manage to do it, you might be able to just get to the end and skip the boss.
honestly, I think that. What do I think? Hitboxes are so big in this that I'm not sure I would even consider that as an option, just because there's so much death going on. Like,
it would be extremely tight of a window.
Oh, Pixel Crimes, I believe, is on to hell. Or no, has.
That was the first of 2 bosses in that stage, I think.
That's right, there are 2 bosses. Okay, that was Metal Fish, now it's Metal Bird.
Yeah, the giant mutant peep, the metal peep. I think
Farting
Flynn
always has gotten past the fish and died. Oh my gosh, so you're right, you can get past.
You can, and Flynn is trying that now too. I think Flynn has noticed the timer, got the 5-minute warning in the race chat, and is now trying some jank stuff to just try to squeeze out a little bit of extra progress.
Not really a bad idea, but if you can just shoot the fish consistently-ish.
Flynn is now trying to hover at the top of the screen and stun lock it. It can't shoot Flynn here, but it can roll forward and just bop him. So, and he runs out of hover and falls into the lasers.
Yeah, like, if you can descend before you run out of your hover, then that
Farting
could
always is
potentially
reaching
work.
into the stage and gets shot on the vent.
No! Oh, geez. It looks like my stream is a little bit behind, so let me refresh everyone and get it caught back up. Good attempt by Farting Always. I love it.
I think you can progress without beating the boss. I think he got shot with his feet above the vent, like just a pixel above.
You may be right, yeah. Oh, Seawolf is declaring this game unplayable trash.
Gosh, it's round 1, Seawolf. It's round 1.
I would say unplayable recycling, maybe? And Seawolf, I think, has pretty much ended the attempts. But still, currently in 3rd place, I don't see Pixel Crimes passing. We've only got 1 minute left. Yeah, there's no hope.
Yeah, it comes down to, can someone get in the hecking vent on the right side of the screen before time is called?
If not, farting always wins. If so, whoever gets in the vent wins, or kills the boss, frankly. I don't think anybody is going
They're both
to...
just going for the vent now, which is a good call, because we're down to about 20 seconds.
Oh my gosh,
Farting
farting...
always doing the boss to the right, and go...
To the left?
No, go for it! You need to go!
Oh, no, you should have just
Run.
walked left!
Why would you jump?
Don't jump, Farty!
Why?
I love it.
Why? I think that's it.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, we're at the end here. Justin just told me to stop yelling. There we go. That is time. That is it. We are done. What a video game. Whew. Oh my gosh, Tristan, I just need to breathe. That was a lot of fun.
There's some assault in competitor chat.
I'm letting So Good Farts know that he can come and join us because So Good Farts takes the victory. Flynn Church second, Seawolf comes in 3rd, and Pixel Crimes Live in 4th. I loved this match. This was very close for the players. Hello there, Farts.
Oh. Whoa.
Congrats. You did it.
Wow, I thought I was dead last.
That's how it always feels. That's Kuso6rande for you. You always feel like you're losing, and sometimes you are, and sometimes you aren't. Well, honestly, because of hell, you moved from 3rd place to 1st there, because you completed it much faster than anybody else.
Oh wow, I was there for a while too.
Yeah, I know, right? But everybody, like Seawolf and Flynn, they were there for significantly longer than you.
Oh wow, that was when the difficulty really like hit its peak, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Seawolf also accidentally reset. I think most people did that.
Oh right.
Yeah, so talk me through this game. What are your thoughts about it? As our champion for Mutant Night.
Alright, so it's whack.
Wiggity whack or just regular kind?
Just normal whack, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I did have fun. I said no loudly a whole lot. I'm sure my roommate is wondering.
I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
When I was a competitor, I was saying far worse words regularly, so don't worry about it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I wonder, you say you were yelling a lot, but at the end of the day, what do you think about the game? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just strange? Something you want to jump back into or never see again?
So it's I feel like I might play it again someday. Because it was pretty fun for a little bit there. Until it got a little bit too frustrating.
Yeah.
I think we all want to know, at the very end of the race, you got to the other side of the boss that you were stuck on, and you made a run for the vent, and then you jumped into the boss. Why?
So, okay, I'm using an Xbox controller, so
okay.
I was doing kind of like, I'm pressing the buttons with my index finger and my middle finger, and I just get them mixed up sometimes.
Oh no! Like if you would just run into the event, you probably would have made it. But you took first anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I guess, but I wanted so desperately to beat it before time was up.
It was so close. So close. Oh, seriously though, I was very impressed with how you did. This is your first Kuso6rande, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, had you watched quite a bit before, or is it relatively new for you?
So, all right. So what's kind of funny is, so I had the idea for this tournament last year. Then I find out you've been doing it for a while.
Aha!
Because I love bad games. I play bad games all the time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just started watching all the VODs on YouTube.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, the thing is, there are various people who put on tournaments, and honestly, the style of games that I go for is not necessarily the style of games that other people go for. Honestly, people putting on their own little tournaments is completely fine. It still is kind of fun to have you think, I want to do this, and then jump on over and play. Yeah, it's great. Oh.
Yeah, it is. I had fun. I was nervous.
You know what? I think I always get nervous when I play. The only difference is that I always come in like third or fourth when I play. I'm not the best at blind races, but you never really know how you're going to do it until you do it. And once you do, then you get a little bit of an idea for what works well for you and what doesn't. For me, give me puzzle games, I'll do pretty good. Otherwise, I'm going to get destroyed. That's just how it is. Well, I think that's about all that we have for today. Actually, So Good Farts, do you stream other games over at your channel?
On occasion. I haven't been lately. I have been meaning to start up Sonic 06 again. So if someone wants to watch me play that, I'm actually decent at it.
Okay. So. You're decent at Sonic 06. I love it.
Yeah. I'm decent at casually playing Sonic 06.
Perfect. I'm a decent casual player of many games. Oh, well, that's pretty fun. I still need to play through Sonic 06 one of these days. I should. I just don't have the equipment to do it.
Right.
Yeah, but that's one that is long overdue and might have to stay overdue for a little while. Seriously, finally, what's up with your username?
So I guess, I don't know. I just kind of grew up in a family where toilet humor was accepted. We all just farted all the time, and we thought it was funny. So
I'm cool with that. That's a good enough reason. Makes me laugh, makes me happy. Well, thank you so much, So Good Farts, or Farting Always, as you're known on Twitch. Everybody who played today, we use their Twitch channel name so that you can go follow them. Feel free to go give them a follow. Give some love. If you want to see Sonic 06, go follow Farting Always. Now, Tristan, thank you as well for choosing the game. Thank you all the game masters as well. We're going to raid Cool Kid, who is currently doing some record attempts, I think, at Super Mario Brothers 2. Did we have a good raid message? I think there was something from...
Chat was pretty committed to, sorry you have no bonus.
I like that message. Sorry you have no bonus. Everybody go tell Cool Kid no bonus. Okay, it's not like Tapped Head where it was no bounds. Sorry, no bounds. But it's close. It's close to the level of quality there. Everybody, see you Tuesday night for Don't Make Us Bored, and otherwise probably next weekend for more Kuso6rande. Take care. Thank you for an amazing opening weekend, and see you next time. Bye, Tristan.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, and Savage started playing as soon